37th parallel on America's haunted highway. It's Pixelated Paranormal, your guide to the unusual and the strange.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have a warlock, but he's a wizard, so
He barely counts.
You're live.
hello. And I don't see it. Oh man, what am I doing? Hello, and welcome to our D&D game, Ghost of Saltmarsh. And today we have our crew. Haha, get it because it's on a ship. We have our crew with us today, and we're here to play some Ghost of Saltmarsh. And yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to start out and say hello to the game players. And we're going to start out today with one Preston.
What's up, all you cool ghosts and goblins, you crocodins, crocodingos, and skeletors, skelets, witchers, and witches, and whatever else you want to be? I promise, Sean and I are going to record another episode of Pixelated Paranormal, and we're going to come back hard, heavy, with paranormal news. But tonight we're going to nerd out and play a little D&D.
All right. And then we have the lovely Joe.
Hey, it's me. I'm here this time live and in person. I am not dead. I am alive, but barely.
Was there questions? I didn't
I
get the
don't know.
memo. Did you?
Wasn't
almost
around
die?
that much last time because I was busy. But
Oh,
Not busy.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that was you weren't here that very much that game. Yeah, you disappeared when Nora needed you the most. Speaking of Nora, it's Kiz.
Hi, my name's Kiz. I play Nora. I'm a gunslinger, and I have a dragon now. Yippee!
You have a pseudo dragon.
Never mind the gun.
I don't know what that means. All I know is it's dragon.
Yeah,
It's like pseudoephedrine. It's a meth dragon.
it's fine. It's a dragon, bro.
It's a dragon, bro. Then we have Chris with us.
Hello, hello. I play the little gremlin kleptomaniac, Bonzo. And
Oh,
my annoying bird.
rock piece of eight. Then we have Bubbo Jordan.
Hello there. There's absolutely no way I could beat Rob's killer, like, welcome to the crew joke from earlier, so I won't try and make jokes. Happy to have you all here.
And last is Krathi or Sean.
It's Captain Krathi to you, Rob. I have a title now.
Oh yeah, well I'm a dungeon master, so I don't have to answer the titles.
Fair enough.
Dr. Krathi.
Oh, I like it.
We'll call him.
PhD in murder.
I did get everybody right. That he was the last on the list, right? There's so many of us.
Yes.
And there's going to be one more, possibly, sometime in the near future. So
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So, when we last left off, you guys had... Oh my god, my brain froze. Yeah, you guys had brought the Lizard Queen back to town. Someone had broke into Nora and Joe's house, or Nora and Joe, Nora and Elias's house, and you had been you had killed a. Wait, was that the same game? Did you guys kill the crocodile last session? Yeah,
Yeah.
you killed the crocodile last and the bullywugs last session.
We were busy last session.
And, yeah, and then you guys came back and were met with a half orc butler who said his master wished to see you at his manor. He had a job proposition for you, and yeah, pretty sure that was it. So we will start out this session I don't remember what time that you guys. I don't remember exactly what you guys were doing when we last left off, and I meant to look at the stream and look that up. Does anybody exactly remember?
Well, I'll go ahead and wake up. Put a little bit of piss in my pants, shaving cream in my hand, tarred and feathered, and whatever else, and I'll be very
Forgot.
confused in the inn that that I ended up in.
Oh man, I
Probably a little
forgot all about
seasick.
that. Uh, yeah. You find yourself awakened in an inn, and not
Snapping
exactly sure
line.
what happened to you.
I had 1 pint of the gosh, what's it called?
Claw
Lobster
wine.
claw.
Claw wine. And yeah, my I remembered after the fact that I hadn't eaten anything all day, so you know, I
Yeah,
wanted to talk to Krathi, and then as people were talking around, I heard people saying that I was spotted around town, and I'm
that's
like, that's
right.
weird. I haven't
That's
been in town, but I was too you know, too sauced.
all right.
That's what I know from my perspective.
So, what are you guys? Because you were supposed to go see this Captain Albrick is the man's name that you were supposed to see at the manor, and I can't remember if he set up a time. I think it was today evening, I guess evening of today that he had set up a meeting. He wanted to meet with y'all. So you kind of got the morning. Preston, what about you? What are you doing this first thing in the morning, buddy? You probably get up the earliest.
I
Sometimes.
don't get up
Actually,
the earliest. I probably get up the last, dude. I'm an old turtle.
hold on a second. Old people get up early and they go to bed early.
I don't know about that.
So,
I mean, I'm probably still on the boat because my my crush is still on there. So yeah, I'm still hanging on the boat until somebody come and gets me. I'm
okay.
guard at the door, man.
All right. Krathi, what are you doing this fine morning?
I would first thing in the morning check on Elias probably, since we put him in a bed upstairs of the snapping line.
That's right. Everybody went and stayed at the inn last night, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, because even Garbanzo followed you guys to the inn. So, except for Tack, he was on the boat.
Peace and love.
It's all starting to come back to me. It was funny because earlier in the week, I had to send a message out because I'm like, did you guys actually meet Captain Albrecht? Because I don't remember that at all if we did. And then I was like, oh, no, we didn't. Okay.
I don't think so.
All right. Elias, when you kind of wake up, I can imagine Krathi is probably knocking at your door loudly.
Come in.
I enter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably be a little disheveled, a little headachy, covering up my crotch with a blanket.
There's ladies here.
Hey, Krathi.
Just
You wouldn't
checking
happen to
on
have,
you.
yeah, you wouldn't happen to have a change of pants, would you?
Not that'll fit your tiny legs.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at kids saying there's ladies here. I don't know why that was so funny, but all right. Old people
Look,
got it.
you maybe fetch Nora. She can run by the house.
Yes. Here's a cup of water.
Oh, thank you.
Rock pieces of 8. Oh, you
It's
said cup of water.
It's some leftover claw wine from last night.
Oh, immediately almost vomit.
What? You know,
I don't think I have the constitution for it.
You can say that again, and I'll give him the real cup that I had in my other hand.
It's time for evening huddle.
All right.
Stop.
Well, what's going on? Let's gather, everybody. I don't even know what happened last night, to be honest. Lost my senses.
It appeared you fell out face first on the bar. So I
Doubt it.
let me put you to bed.
I appreciate it. Gather everyone up, I guess.
Right. Well, I'll go looking for Nora.
I'll probably be at the bar, like getting breakfast or something. Ooh.
Yeah, she's at the bar getting breakfast.
If I find her, I'll say that Elias is up and he needs some pants. He says you know what to do.
I'll head up and hand him the extra pair of pants I brought. Here you go, old pee-pee pants.
I'll change before coming out into the main room.
Bubbo, where did you stay last night? I couldn't remember.
I stayed in the crow's nest.
That's
Owl's
okay.
nest.
That's right. He
Exactly.
was trying to be a voyeur. Garbanzo, what are you doing this morning?
Probably downstairs at the bar as well, trying to find something to eat.
Alrighty. So kind of everybody's gathered except for those on the ship.
Mhm.
Was there anything anybody needed to do before we moved this along into the afternoon to go meet with Captain Albrecht? Or if you guys weren't even going to meet with him, maybe you're like, no way.
I mean, I'd probably tell everyone about it because
Yeah.
I
So
think
what's
the
going
dude
on?
just approached me, right?
So if everybody wants to give me a history check on the name Captain Albrecht.
Nailed it.
Big 16.
Little 16.
Right. Wow. Bubbo and Tack and Krathi. You guys know Captain Albrecht. He was once a very wealthy shipmaster. He had a huge fleet of ships. But a few years ago, he kind of became nearly destitute. He had to sell off most of the ships that he had left, and his manor had become at the edge of town, kind of had become run down, and kind of in disrepair a bit. So yeah, he just had a really nasty run of bad luck. Rumors are that he sold. Um, he had transferred a lot of his business to uh, another venture, and something during that venture caused his empire to basically collapse. He's rarely seen in town. He's become more of a recluse outside of town. And usually, you guys have seen the half orc butler in town. The butler keeps himself well clean and clean clothes and stuff like that. But he doesn't like to talk about um, Captain Albrecht very much. That's kind of basically what you guys would know. And uh, the rest of you would probably know that, hey, he he was kind of he had a lot of ships at one point, but now his ships are kind of he doesn't have all that stuff anymore. So
And we don't know really the reason why.
like I said, it's just been rumors that he converted some of his business into something, and it just didn't pan out.
Nothing concrete though. Okay.
Nothing concrete. You don't even know if those rumors are true.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. I'll tell the crew about his backstory a little bit and how he used to be very wealthy and perhaps is looking to start up again. He was well respected.
I like friends who are wealthy.
Well, he used to be.
Do you
Okay.
like friends that are wealthy because they can afford new pants?
You know, maybe.
So when do you and Tack? When do you and Bubbo come back to meet up with everybody?
Dude, I'm still on the boat till somebody come and gets me.
I'll go to them after we
Okay. Okay.
to check it
The queen, the lizard queen comes out, and she's like, "Oh, Tack, did you sleep well last night on the ship?"
Oh yes. Oh yeah, my fair lady. Yes, so good to see you so early in the morning. Your eyes brighten my mood already.
Well, thank you. You're most kind, Tack. It is good to see you as well. It's weird being this close to town at night. You hear all kinds of rabble and stuff. I wanted to watch out but I was afraid that till people get more used to us, that I didn't want to disturb anyone who might look upon me.
Yes, the sounds of the city can be overwhelming. I myself sometimes miss the sound of nature and being in the forest.
You hear like the clanks and loading of ships and stuff, and you see a lot of fishing boats kind of headed out in the morning, and she's like, "Yes, Tack, it's going to be different, but I'm glad to be here and hopefully establish a strong sense of community with us lizard folk and with this town of Saltmarsh."
I agree.
Go ahead, Tack.
I think a relationship with the town will be very beneficial for everyone.
It's probably good that there's a large community here. The Sahuagin are probably less likely to attack Saltmarsh. Some of the little towns along the coast, I know I've heard rumors that they have been waylaid by Sahuagins. So it is a threat, but one that is just going to take time to prepare for. I originally thought it would take us 2 months or so to prepare, but going over stuff with some of my crew, and I think it's going to take us more like 4 or 5 months to get the weapons that we need and the town to get on board. And I would probably need to send some dignitaries to the Locants and the merfolk once again. Have you heard anything from Oceanus yet?
No, I have not, but I'm sure my crew and we'll do anything we can to help speed things along for you.
It is most beneficial that you guys have been here. We lizard folk needed good ally. And she reaches out and puts her hand on your shell.
And I pick a mushroom off the top of my shell and hand it to her. No, it's not a flower, my sweet queen, but, you know, mushrooms are part of nature and it'll grow with you.
Thank you. And she puts it behind her. Well, she doesn't have ears. She's a lizard folk. I don't think they have ears. I had to look at art. I have to look at art for lizard folk because I don't remember.
I think they just have little holes.
Yeah, she puts it in her ear.
Oh, boy.
Bubba, what are you doing when are you watching all this, or are you just kind of like trying to avoid eye contact with it?
I was considering trying to poop on him from the crow's nest. But...
What a proper wingman. I like it.
No, I'm just trying to mind my own business. I just want to make sure the ship isn't, nothing bad's happened to the ship, and just kind of wait for an update on what the next step is.
Yeah, you just kind of like look out over the bay or the coast, and you kind of like just see all the ships and hearing all the wind kind of whip above you. You know, since being high up, you hear all the wind in Saltmarsh. You can kind of look at the weather and you think it's going to be probably going to be a pretty good day for boating. The clouds are out and it's a bright blue sky, and the sun seems to be out. You don't see any storms on the horizon. Being a ranger, you'd probably know what to expect from weather and keeping an eye on all that stuff. And you see Krathi approaching the ship.
Well, once he gets onto the ship, I'll fly up to greet him, or fly down to greet him.
All right.
And I'll say, Krathi, why couldn't the sailors play cards?
I don't know.
Because the captain was standing on the deck.
Well, that's what the
Well, we have
captain
6
normally
players in this
is.
game now, or 5 players in this game now. We have room for a 6th. For that.
I appreciate the dad joke.
Rob, it's okay for you to be jealous, Rob.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes there, Krathi.
Did you sleep well, Strix?
Yes, I slept fine. Nothing occurred on the ship that I could see. Everything went peacefully. How about yourself?
I was quite well in my bed. Did the town guards come aboard and protect the queen like we requested?
Let me check with the god of the realm.
Yeah, they
Did I see
did.
that last night?
Yeah, they did. They've been kind of bound. They've been kind of also. They didn't really get so much up on the ship. They kind of kept their distance, but they stayed at the bottom of the ship. You passed some of them by Krathi as you got onto the ship. They were on the docks.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't really get up onto the ship, but they kind of stayed out near the ship. They kept their distance. You passed them when you came up onto the
I
ship.
pass by people all the time. I don't look at them.
Well, then they're doing their job well.
Good.
I mean, he's so tall, he just sees the top of their heads, and they all look the same, right?
Well, let me know if you need anything, Strix. Some hay or something. I don't know what birds sleep on.
Oh, it's nicely cushioned up there.
A bag, a sleeping bag. Some
I've
wine.
already taken some wine and some sleeping cushions up. Thank you.
Okay. Well,
I believe Tack is with our guest. At least, I think that's what that noise means.
Well, let's go say good morning.
maybe we should wait a few minutes.
I do not wait.
Very well.
Sun is up. Time to go.
Rob, I think that means we go find Tack.
Well, Tack is there.
Oh, he's on the. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
thought
he's
he
on
was
the
down
boat.
below or something.
No, he's in the ship. He's on the ship.
Is he like on the deck?
Yeah, he's on the deck.
Oh,
He was sleeping on the deck last night.
Put your shell on, Tack. Captain aboard.
Oh, yes, lad. Very humorous. I always have my shell on. Always have a home, so to speak.
Well,
It's good to see you this morning, Captain Krathi.
you
Krathi,
too.
if you're done making jokes, maybe you can help our fair queen tidy up some errands.
It's okay. I think Karathi's probably going to be busy. Besides, I know today's the day we're going to be finding our location so we can get off your ship. I'm
Yes.
sure you're going to need your ship very soon.
That we will, but I'm able to escort you to your new lodgings. Don't want to let you roam the town.
She says, thank you. And she tells you, she says, I have been doing some thinking. And it seems that for us to be ready, even with all the help and stuff that we have, I think it's going to take us more than a month or two to be ready to go to war with the Sahuagin. We don't want to mess this up. If we lose too many, then it puts everybody in a bind. And if we lose too many fighters, then how would we ever make another stand? So,
It's very wise of you. Don't
So
want
I
to
have-
rush into it.
of course, I'm going to send the message to the town, and I'm going to send dignitaries to the Locanth and the merfolk, and also the sea hobgoblins, because I believe that we must find a way to get them on board, even if they hate the sea elves as much as they seem to. But this does not affect just one of us. It affects all of us.
Hmm.
And
Very good.
you take her to some sea caves on the outskirts of town. She's like, have you ever been across the boat or across to the island over there? I thought it very unusual last night, and I thought I could hear singing.
No, it's probably the old siren.
Hopefully, I will not hear that call at night as we get further from it. Sometimes it made me want to go out into the water. I probably would have done it if it wasn't for Tack being there this morning, and I didn't want to wake him.
Well, there's an old tale about it, but I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Of course. You'll have to tell me about it one evening.
I will.
Oh, well, here we are. She says, I'm going to be sending a message to some of my dignitaries, and also I'm going to be bringing some more lizard folk to our town. They can at least help do some things for the town in exchange for goods and services. We'll definitely need more swords from the blacksmith, so there's got to be work for us to do and ingratiate ourselves with this town.
And lizard folk are good fishers, yes?
Ah, yes.
It is a fishing town after all.
It is a good fishing town. That is a good idea. Thank you, Krathi. You are a good man.
Well, what else is there to be?
Good day, sir. You have a good evening.
You as well.
All right. Anybody got anything else to do before we head to Captain Albrecht's?
I'm just gonna take one quick glance at the Fair Queen one more time before we set sail.
He'll never
not-
wash a shell where her hand touched.
I don't want to become the main character necessarily, but I will certainly ask around about what I was doing the past, day or two, what people saw me doing.
Yeah. So you kind of ask around, and you Hannah, the owner of the snapping line, she kind of comes up to you. She's like, "What was you doing in my kitchen the other night? I seen you go in there."
In your kitchen, I don't know. Maybe I
Yeah,
was looking
not
for some
last night.
bread.
The night before last.
I honestly couldn't.
And you're like, You're thinking to yourself, you weren't even in town that night.
Yeah. Was anything missing?
No, nothing was missing. You just walked back there, and I seen you back there, and I came back out, and got some glasses and stuff, and I just assumed you went out the back door. Our cook was late that evening, and when I came back there, it was just him there.
Wow, strange. Well, I apologize for any confusion I may have caused. I think I'm a little confused myself. I don't know. Maybe I got that old timer's disease,
Yeah, I think Tax got that sometimes.
What a pair we make. Well, if you see me doing anything strange, just if you can find Nora, let her know. She usually keeps a pretty good eye on me. She knows how to.
Will.
Yes, that's all I really want to do for now.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else got anything? Nora, Garbanzo, anything?
I'm good and ready to go.
Alrighty. So, you guys get to the edge of town, and you see the large mansion. And as you kind of get to it, as you get a little closer, at first you from a distance, you're like, oh, it's like a nice mansion. And then you kind of get closer, you notice some of the shutters are dirty and falling off. The hedges that were once topiary hedges are kind of overgrown and unclipped. The yard does not look immaculate. There's definitely weeds where the flowers used to be. And yeah, everything just kinds of be in a state of disrepair. You step on one of the wooden steps into the house or towards the house, and it creaks, and you see it's kind of wood rotted. um, and you find yourself at the front door. It looks like there was it used to be like a real heavy duty knocker, but that looks like it's been taken down. And just an empty space where it once was. You guys that knew about the house and everything, you remember people talking about the platinum door knocker that was on the door. So yeah. What are you doing?
I guess we knock on that knocker.
But there's no knocker. It's gone.
Oh,
You can just see where it used to be.
I misheard. I knock with my hand.
Um, Vertex enters, and he's like, "Ah, it's good to see you, Krathi. I'm glad that you came. The master of the house will be ecstatic to see you, I'm sure. And he says, please, please, come in. And as you kind of step in, you kind of notice that the house kind of matches the outside. It's pretty dusty in a lot of places. You can see the butler keeps trying to keep it, but just for one person, such a large house, it's very hard for him to keep up. He takes you to a sitting room, and you're pretty sure that you can see the lounge, the couches and stuff that are around. You see, like, you're pretty sure one of them has a spring sticking out of it. Um, and he says, "Please have a seat." Um, and I will go get Captain Albrecht.
It's just like my house.
Thank you.
Feel right at home. Cozy.
All right. So yeah, you guys sorry, I got distracted. So Captain Albrecht steps out from his couple of fancy doors, and he kind of opens them up and steps out, and he closes them behind him. Behind him, you can see, like, looks like to be some kind of office. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad that you could come out here to meet me. My name is Captain Albrecht, and I've heard quite a bit about your exploits from the town. I don't get out as much as I used to, um, but I still keep an eye on things in town, and Vertex tells me things. And I heard that you've been doing a lot of work for the town council. Is this correct?"
All right, that is.
He's like, "I, as you can tell, you probably have heard the rumors about me. Um, I have come on some hard times. Um, but I think all of that is about to change, and I need you all's help. And before we get started, I would please like you to keep what I'm about to tell you in the utmost uh, quiet, confidential, as you would say.
Mhm.
Do you have any qualms about keeping this quiet?"
Well, depends on what it is, but I assume
It's
you mean no harm.
it's not anything nefarious. What I'm about to tell you is definitely um, is definitely all above board on my end. Um, you see, years ago, I sold a lot of deeds and stuff, and I converted it um, into uh, business transactions, so to speak. Let me figure out what exactly I have lost my train of thought. I had a lot of promissory notes and property deeds. Um, and there were so many of them. Um, they are valued at about 100,000 gold pieces. Um, and unfortunately, I had them on one of my ships that was being escorted back, and a bad storm came up. And during that storm, um, the winds and the rains and the heavy storm clouds and everything and the fog, I the ship got lost at sea. I assumed it had sunk. Um, However, about 15 days ago, that very ship was seen about 5 days sailing from here. Um, it's in
Hmm.
bad shape, um, but inside of that ship are those promissory notes.
How long ago was the storm?
Um, Let me see here. Let me see. Mm, It's been a few months since that all went down.
Okay. And how old is this guy, by the way? I can't tell based on your voice.
Well, he's a nobleman. He's probably middle aged. Probably like late 50s, early 60s. He's
Gotcha.
human. He's a noble.
How long has he been poor for if the ship just went missing for a couple of months?
Well, he's poor because. Okay, hold on.
Is he like rich poor or poor poor?
I only have
Let me read my notes
18,000
again because I
gold.
don't remember how long. Because now I'm like, yeah, that's the most ridiculous thing ever. If he went poor in a few months, I think it's been probably a few years since the ship had been
I
spotted.
used to laugh in billionaire. Now it's only millionaire.
I am very confident that Elias could go poor in just a few months.
I'm poor now. Well, we've been doing pretty good actually.
Sure.
Or we've been doing well.
Did Nora just say sure? I've heard that tone of voice before. Let me see here. Hold on. Devastated by the financial loss, Albrecht was reduced to the lifestyle of an ordinary merchant.
Oh no, he's only
So he's
merchant
rich
status.
poor.
Only upper middle class.
He went from lower upper class to upper lower class.
Listen, couch upkeep takes a lot of money, okay? That's why there's springs.
You can afford cushions.
Listen, all I'm going to say is if the other Sean had seen this couch, he would try to play somebody and take it home to the manor of second chances, okay?
That's true.
That's fun.
Oh, okay. So it's been years. It's actually been years.
Okay.
Okay. So years ago, he lost the ship.
And he just saw it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and he just seen it 2 weeks and 1 day ago. That it was seen about 6 days sailing from here. And he's like,
Seen where? Where at?
In the ocean. Hold on.
No, that really narrows it down.
He tells you it's about 6 days from shore, on the east of Saltmarsh, kind of above Jetsam Island.
So it probably has like ghosts and zombies at the
Let's say
helm.
south or north.
You said east.
No, I meant north, kind of northeast of Jetsam Island.
All right, I'll find a map.
I'm pretty sure. Oh God, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, yeah, Jetsam Island. So it's kind of, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the map. Okay, yeah, that's where it is. It's kind of northeast of Jetsam Island. Probably, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm vamping here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought now. He's like, I would like you to find my ship, board it. I hear it's in bad shape. I would definitely be careful, but I would wish for you to get those promissory notes and bring them back to me. And I would do it as quickly as possible because I don't know how seaworthy that ship is anymore. If you do this for me, I will give you 10% of the promissory notes if you bring them back. That's 10,000 gold pieces.
Hot diggity damn. I'm going to poke Krathi real quick and get his attention and be like, come here.
I lean over.
Krathi, lad, sounds like there could be, skeleton, ghosts, crew, zombies, dead things. Probably a good battle.
Didn't say that whatsoever.
It's been gone for years, lad, and now it's showing up just out of nowhere. Come on. Use your thinking
Yes,
cap.
I don't have one of those.
I say we do
Could
it.
it be that someone simply took up the mantle of the name of the ship, rebuilt it?
From what I understand, it is definitely my ship. It matches all the description except for the fact that it is definitely in bad shape.
Like this house.
The-
Oof.
Wait, did you say that out loud?
No.
I'll be like, what's wrong with it?
The house or the ship, Joe?
The house.
Oh.
Seems fine.
Joe's like, I would live here. I would live the poor middle class lifestyle of a ship merchant. Yeah. He says that I realize that that is a lot of gold, but I don't want to send you empty-handed. I am willing to give you each 200 gold pieces just to go out to the ship. I know that's not a lot, but I really can't afford much. And I know this is a good venture for all of us. I will be able to recover my business and get back some of my dignity, and you guys can make a good chunk of change yourself. I hear that you have a new ship, Krathi. One of your own.
Captain Krathi, now.
Captain Krathi. From one captain to another, a lot of gold like that can do a lot for the ship.
Yes. Can do quite a lot. I think I speak for most people here, but I think this might be too good to pass up. Though I will take the ears of others. Or I'll listen to
No
them.
complaints from me.
I'm down.
I don't have ears.
As long as there's gold involved, we're good.
If there is some undead thing, as Tack fears, maybe we should try to find some priest.
No.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
We'll be fine.
Where are we going to find a priest at right now?
Well,
Who
there's
is
a
that
church.
guy?
There's a church in Saltmarsh. We could find someone.
Yeah, when there's something strange on the boat, who are you going to call?
Slade. What? Who?
Anyway,
He's like, so the ship had all the promissory notes. There was a crate, and inside the crate there was a blue metal box with a letter A on it. That is all the deeds and promissory notes. They're all sealed in waterproof wrappings. That's what I need you to bring back. I don't care about the ship or anything else on it, just those promissory notes. If you find anything, of course, you're allowed to keep it. But I do have is there anything you yourselves are needing? Is there any... I have also dealt over the years in information and such. I could also sweeten the pot. There's anything else that you needed?
As far as like equipment or...
Well, information. I will also be he's like, I will be sending some gear to you guys as well. But I do have a question. Are you going to be using your own ship? Because I also have the Soul of Winter. It's a sailing ship, and the captain has been willing to go out there to take you guys out there. But if you wanted to bring your own ship, I would totally understand.
How long have you worked with this captain?
He he's a veteran. And I've known him for a lot of years. I've not done too much business with him, but he comes highly recommended.
Well, I'd rather risk someone else's ship than my own.
He says he writes down a name, and says his name is Wulgar Windrune. He's a dwarf, and his ship is he's got a sailing ship and a crew of about 30 dwarves.
Why? Will the share of the proceeds be split with them if we go with them?
No, they will be paid out of something different. That money would be all yours. Their job is to just get you to the ship. They will not be paid to help you.
Well, sounds like a deal then.
Excellent. So I can count on your help.
I would like one piece of information before I'm willing to help.
Of course.
You say you've been in the shipping business for a long time, correct? You've been
Yes.
around. What are some of the best sea-related jokes you've heard?
Oh my goodness.
Did you ever hear the one about the captain that had the had his ship wheel in his pants?
No. What happened?
It was driving him nuts. It's driving his nuts.
Lapsed
Get it?
millionaire. Yes, yes.
Ah, very good. Thank
It's been a
you.
long time since I've told jokes. Maybe I got that one a little wrong. I don't remember.
No, it was great. Thank you.
All right. So you guys didn't have any other questions for the captain?
Nothing I can think of right now.
All right. All right. Lucas, hello. You there?
Hello.
Yeah,
and welcome.
sorry, I was muted.
That's okay. So do you want to give us a quick rundown of your character?
Goes to find
Yeah, what do you want to know?
So I seen that your background is a what was your background? It's the crap.
It was Wild Spacer.
Yes. Yes. How did you end up in Greyhawk?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe you got a little amnesia there. You don't know how you got here. Okay. So you find yourself at Saltmarsh. It's a little seaside town, and you so you're a cleric wizard.
Yes.
And I love the fact that your weapon is a frying pan. I like that. Yeah, I just wanted to. What's your character? Give me a description of your character. What's he look like?
So he's late to early 30s. Pale skin. Black, graying hair. Short with an undercut. Wearing dusty clothes. Got a dusty overcoat. Fingerless. Kind of.
You didn't steal your overcoat from Joe's closet, did it? Because I've actually heard that same description from Joe's closet.
How does your character feel about non-humans? Let's start there.
I'm not one to judge.
He's super
I don't.
racist.
Wow, it's already an upgrade from the other wizard, a non-racist wizard. Oh,
Sorry, man. We didn't mean to.
He's not a carbon copy.
He's probably about 6'3", relatively athletic build. He's got 2 different color eyes when you see him. The one side of his face is burnt, almost like a Jonah Hex style deal, and that eye is purple and white, almost like looking into stars.
Oh.
His other eye's green.
All right.
And that's really
Okay.
that's all I got right
I feel like him and Elias are gonna get along super well.
I also got gunked up eyes, but that just happened recently.
I done forgot what happened to your eye.
Well, I gained some devil sight.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So how long do you think you've been in Saltmarsh, Lucas?
now. I'm probably about a week or 2 in. I think I was passing through and then kind of got stuck.
Okay. All right.
I'm
let's see.
looking at this map and I'm seeing a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
How do I?
So those numbers are they're just kind of for me to keep track of, and so when we were going through towns and stuff like that, we can say, hey, you guys are at number 19 because that's the there's no key to that map on there.
I put a key. If you go to the maps channel in the Discord,
Yes.
I have the key there. Since I'm a resident of the town, I know what stuff is and who is there and like their job.
Of the 2 taverns, or the 3 taverns, which one's the like dustiest, seediest, kind of dirtiest tavern?
The Empty Net, I think, right? Or is it the other one?
I want to say it's the Empty Net.
That is where Slade would be.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Partially supported by stilts. Rickety Taverns is the haven for smugglers, mercenaries, assassins, and even pirates.
Yeah, that's the one.
All
So
right.
number 8 on the map.
Gotcha.
So just to make things easy, we're just going to put you there. We're just going to move your little token and put you right there. Bam! Look at that. So now we got to figure out how to get you to them.
Yes.
And I know that they're looking for a cleric. So even though you're only a level 1 cleric, but you're a clizzard.
Yes.
So but you guys have heard rumors that there has been a stranger at the Empty Net on the south side of Saltmarsh. And he has been. Have you been proselytizing or anything that you've been there? Why would they have heard of you if they're looking for a cleric?
I mean, I've got some iconography of my deity, but I'm kind of just there. I don't really speak it. I guess I'm more so talking about how I used to be a cleric.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
Elias probably would have heard this.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Tack, you have you mentioned a cleric, Elias. You know of a cleric in town, or a cleric?
You say it's so weird. It changes every time.
Do not make fun of me.
Yuck.
and my hick
The
accent.
Midwesterns to make fun of the Southern.
Hey, it's not me this
All
time.
Krathi dies.
Although it did just slip out, by the way.
Krathi drowns. Not again.
Elias.
Yeah.
Lyric.
So speaking of healers, there's some guy who's been talking about, gods and all them. I'm sure he might know something.
Yeah, well, if you think
Been
you
meaning
can
to speak to him about some stuff.
help us with undead skeletons and such, it might be a good idea to go find the lad.
I feel like Tack heard ghost ship and all he heard was ghost.
Yep. Dude, the last time they were like, "Oh, there's a ghost or a vampire in the mansion," we go, everybody like falls down like a half-broken set of stairs and almost dies. No vampire. All right, keeping my fingers crossed.
Preston out here trying to manifest it.
All right. So you guys gonna go try to find this cleric?
Yeah, you hang out at the net.
Certainly.
Sweetly. All right. So all of y'all walk into the empty net. When you approach this bar, my God. Like I said before, it's partially supported by stilts that are driven into the harbor waters. It's a rickety tavern, and you guys have all heard about its shadiness. The owner's name is Kreb. And you kind of know he will take
Thought it
coin
was
from
crap
absolutely.
this whole time.
He takes coin from anyone and asks no questions. But he does throw out troublemakers. So, and
Keep your
you
hands
guys
on your
walk.
coin pouches.
You guys walk in. What are you doing, Slade? At the bar right
I was about
now.
to say, before you even walk in, you are seeing a man in a dusty leather coat being thrown out.
I love it. Yeah, you guys are going to walk in and you see you see a man get thrown out on the ground.
Excuse me, young sir. You wouldn't have happened to see a cleric in there, would you?
I'll tap Tack, and they'll be like, yeah, I think that's him.
Really? I didn't know clerics were always on the ground.
Well, they pray and stuff.
You're not going to find me praying much.
I'll walk over and offer my hand to help him up from the ground.
I'll take it.
So you might want to describe y'all selves just in
Yes.
case. So we'll start out with Krathi, who picked you up.
How long has Slade been in town?
You said
Probably,
about a
probably
week.
about a week or two.
Okay. If you are at all go around the dockyards and stuff, you probably would notice me. I stick out like a sore thumb. Krathi is a Goliath. He is 7'4", very massive, very muscular. Lean, powerful build. Light gray skin. The picture on here is accurate to what he is. Covered in tattoos all over his face and neck, and likely extends further down his body behind his clothing. The tattoos are a blend of swirling waves and twisting tentacles. They just wrap around his whole thing. It looks a little intimidating, but when he picks you up, he smiles and offers his hand.
Very, very stumbly takes your hand and is kind of like swaying in front of you.
A little too much of the claw wine, I see.
You're tall.
So are you for a human. Let me introduce us if you're the person we're looking for. This is my friend Tack.
Ah,
Let Preston take it away.
Tack is a turtle druid, very old, very forgetful. He's the only turtle probably on the whole entire continent. I'm not from around these parts. Yeah.
Got mushrooms all over his shell.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Mossy.
I got like mushrooms and barnacles growing all over my shell, so...
You've never seen an old turtle, but he looks like an old turtle.
Here's the most responsible of us, Bonzo.
Me? Oh goodness. I play Bonzo. I'm a short little goblin thing. Your classic green skin, black hair, and I hoard gold like there's no tomorrow.
We got Nora.
Nora will give you a quick nod. Pretty human as far as things go. Like, kind of a slighter build. And just in kind of like dirty seed wearing clothes.
Something special around her neck, though.
Yeah. Just a necklace. I don't know.
You
got a
have
dragon.
your dragon with you?
Please don't take it away, Rob.
Nope, he's gone. Bims took off.
Thick ass dragon.
Little pseudo dragon. Her employer? I don't know. Elias?
Yeah, probably. I mean, Elias probably looks the most similar to you. He comes from probably a similar sort of background, or so you assume. He's dressed in kind of browns and leathers, and also kind of dirty clothing. He would have had a coat that's very similar to yours, except for we recently pilfered a fancy new one with a tall collar and stuff. I do not carry any weapons that you can see unless they're hidden underneath my coat. But I do have a satchel with a lock on it that has a couple of books that seem to be very important to me. But yeah, a lot of things are similar. I have long, kind of with dark hair with a slight curl to it. I look like I haven't shaved in a while, and I probably need to. I'd look a lot better if I did, because it's it's patchy, not good. The same kind of fingerless gloves that you described, but my eyes are all black.
Gotcha.
And the newest friend of ours, Strix.
Hello. What do you do with a sick boat?
I
You
don't
take
know.
it to the dock.
Oh my god.
He just
Strix.
starts
Go ahead, sorry.
laughing, but like it starts real slow, and then it gets louder and faster, and he's on the ground again.
Oh my.
I reached down to help him up. Strix is an Owlin ranger. Very kind of curious. The typical, like, if you think of like a bird kind of tilting its head as to ask questions, just kind of very observant, looking around. The picture matches pretty well to what Strix looks like too.
I'll take your hand, get back up.
And
So
that is everybody, right?
Yeah. If you're the priest we're looking for, are you in the need of a job?
In need of a job, yes. Not much of a priest anymore.
Well, it's not what my friend Elias said.
Well, rumor gets around. I mean, I could be wrong, but you heard you have abilities.
I don't hang around these parts, so
I don't know. Rumor mill.
I dabbled.
Well, it's better than what we have currently, which is none. My name is Captain Krathi, and we are about to go on a journey to what Tack is afraid of. Might be a ghost ship. And I've heard that priests are good with ghosts, whatever that might mean. It's very dangerous, but there's a lot of coin in it. If we were to succeed, of course.
I mean, I'll do anything for some coin.
Seems very amenable. Well then, welcome aboard. Then I go to shake your hand.
I will shake it back.
Oh, that was easy.
As he goes to shake, his sleeve kind of you notice his fingers, and he has like swirls and very like arcane looking tattoos going up his fingers, which you can only imagine go up his arms as well.
See, we already have some things alike. Another fan of the ink.
All right. So you guys kind of have. So Captain Albrecht told you that the ship will probably leave out in the morning. So you guys got this evening. If there's anything that you wish to have or do before the evening is out. I do remember you guys picked up some gloves. Did anybody ever identify those? Or not gloves, boots. Did anybody ever identify the boots?
Oh,
The
it
magical
did.
boots.
Where were the boots from? The first house?
No. You guys found some boots in the. Remember the bullywugs had them in the. Found like the journal and some boots.
Yeah, a gold crow statue.
Yeah, and the gold crow statue.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. It was a gold frog. Oh yeah, it was a crow. That's right. It was a crow statue with jade eyes.
Frog statue.
Yeah.
I don't think we identified them because in the party inventory it just says a pair of magic boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that powers.
Do I have those powers?
Maybe Cooler Elias has.
I mean,
that
you can
power.
sit with it for
Right now.
Cooler Elias. Well, you can sit with it for like an hour, figure it out.
Man. That's your wife, Joe. She just cut you down. That's terrible.
Par for the course.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm already cooler?
It's not hard.
Oh,
You're still
man.
standing after your drink, so you got that going for you.
I gotta remember what the boots were called.
Yeah, I'll sit with him.
Yeah.
And just keep in mind when I got I rolled for these boots in the in the magic. So when you hear them, you're like, oh, this is meh. They are boots of false tracks.
Meh.
While wearing these boots, you can have them leave tracks that like those of any kind of humanoid of your size.
I think I would actually be quite interested in those, especially if I got a
Yeah.
doppelganger walking around.
Not to mention, if we're trying to blend in as a party, we have a Tortle and we have a. Well, I mean, I guess I don't really walk that much, but we got some use for it.
So I don't know who wants those boots.
Not it.
They're just gonna be the. We'll give one to Tack, and we'll give one to Garbanzo,
I don't wear shoes.
just to confuse people, you know.
You're gonna have to tie Bonzo down to put them shoes on.
She has to be free.
I don't think those boots are gonna fit my Tortle feet.
Jordan, I think they just said your plan sucked. Now I can just see him holding the goblin down from you're gonna wear these boots. We don't want you getting
Gonna gnaw them
foot
off.
fungus.
They're gonna gnaw them off.
All right. So, who wants these damn boots?
I think Elias is the only one who spoke for him.
Yeah,
I mean, I have
no one
been
wants
tempted.
them.
Oh, did you want
I
him?
mean, I think they're valuable. I'm okay with Elias taking them too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, if you can put them on your own character sheet there, Joe. If not, I can put them on.
I'm
later.
sure I can. Boots, false tracks.
Boots of false tracks.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Anybody doing anything else this evening before you guys board the ship?
I'm gonna try to sneakily ask Elias if he still has that paper, and like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge kind of way.
I'll tap my satchel.
All right.
All right. Sun comes up the next morning. Skies are looking pretty good. You guys find the
Wondrous item.
Forgot the name of the damn boat. Soul of Winter. You guys find the Soul of Winter. Everybody kind of meets up. You see several dwarven crewmen out and on the ship and swabbing the deck and getting a lot of the maintenance ready. And you see an old dwarf captain. He comes down off the ship. You must be Krathi.
I am.
I love these doors.
You must be. He didn't give me your name, actually.
My name is Wolgar Windrune.
Wolgar.
I think I've seen you out here at the town here and there.
Probably. No one else quit.
This is my crew. There's 30 of us. Hopefully you don't have anything against dwarves.
No. I came from the mountains.
I know the ship is a little cramped, but I really wish that while we are on this journey, you would stay in the cabin.
Your ship, your rules, but I am a quite capable sailor if you need any assistance.
I appreciate it. But I'm afraid you might know what you're doing. You've been on big ships before. Your crew, I don't know how many bigger ships they've been on.
No complaints.
Not
to me.
much.
Just one.
The less
Never been on a boat
boats I
before.
step on, the better.
Well, the tech does all right. But
Lucas, did you say you've never been on a boat?
That is correct.
oh boy, might want to get him a bucket.
You can share mine.
It all kind of sways the same.
All right. So yeah, they lead you down to the crew quarters. And it's been a pleasant ride for the most part. And Captain comes to get you on the morning of the 5th day, and he's like, Krathi?
Yes.
It would seem. Well, I'm sorry, it's the night of the the final day. He says, Krathi, we have your ship on the horizon. And oh boy, this thing has seen better days.
Well, I'll come up on the deck to go look at it.
All right, and I'm going to give you guys a picture. Now, Lucas, I know you don't know much about this program, but if you look at the little window where everybody's dice rolls and stuff are, you can put pictures. there and stuff. So I'm gonna pop a picture over there, and you should be able to see it.
By God, Tack, you were right.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what happens when your wisdom is 18, buddy. You're wise. You know these things.
We can get you pretty close with a rowboat. But oh boy, that ship is in bad shape.
Is it moving or is it?
No, it's just it's almost kind of like it's sinking. Like slowly. It's barely seaworthy. So yeah, it's just kind of just float. It's not like it can't move too much on its own. It's just kind of like floating. And it kind of moves and kind of drifts.
It can
So-
limp away if it wants. That's about it.
It definitely looks like nobody can control this ship. You see some of the other dwarves looking out at that ship, and it's like, one of them goes, "You're gonna get on that? You're braver than I thought."
Oh, for 10,000 gold, you'll do almost anything.
Just telling them how much money we're making. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, did you say 10,000 gold?
Oh, I warned you, Slade. There's money
he
in it.
sobered up real quick. You
I didn't
never
have to give you
specified
any
how much
details.
money
You were in.
was involved. How much coin?
You see him take off you see him put on his Pope hat. I'm a cleric.
He like unbuttons his coat and like whips it back, and you see 2 spell books underneath his arms, and he's fully showing his
His 6-pack.
yes, no, his symbol of Palor.
Do I know who Palor is, Rob? See, Graham.
Everybody give me a religion roll.
Palor is okay. He's a popular one.
Man, I don't know shit.
well, of all people, I shouldn't.
Religion.
So Tack doesn't know who Palor is, and neither does Bubbo. Needed about a 10. So Palor is the sun god and god of agriculture. Agriculture. That's a word. Agriculture. He is a pretty well-known deity. He's definitely sometimes known for paladins and stuff, I do believe as well. It's been a long time since I've looked at 3rd edition gods. Well, I mean, I know they're not just 3rd edition gods, but I know that's he was often seen as gentle and sympathetic, divine figure that appeared to good-hearted people in their time of need. So
The sun god.
Sun god.
It's always good to have more gods on our side.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought I was muted.
We don't. What'd you do? I didn't hear anything. I just heard like liquid. Are you
I just had
doing
the-
dishes again?
What?
I said, are you doing dishes?
No.
I would never.
So Palor is a good
I
choice.
think I've heard of your god before. Isn't he the god of agriculture?
You rolled a 3.
That's why I thought it was the god of agriculture.
Oh, ha 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 ha. I get it. Because I
not just
fumbled.
the god of life and the sun, but he's also a deity of the grave.
He's a strong god, but I'm more partial to Cord myself, obviously.
Alrighty.
Not those rowboats.
Yeah, you guys get onto the rowboats, and they row you out there, and you're just seeing like you see all kinds of holes in this ship. Everybody, give me a nature roll.
Is that everyone?
Yeah, everyone. Ooh, man. Wow. That has got to be the lowest rolls I've ever seen in my life for most people.
We live in the city. What do you want from me?
I don't think I actually did anything. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Automatically, I think it makes
Yeah,
sense.
you're still learning. I get it. You're still learning. We didn't give it time to teach you. We'll
I
blame
keep
Chris.
clicking it and it's giving me more things. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
So on the
okay.
above VTT extension,
I don't even think mine did. My nature
There
roll
he
even
goes.
go through.
I was hitting the dice on the bottom and not my.
Oh.
I don't see your roll tech. No.
Oh, son
No, I
of a
don't see
bitch!
that roll.
I hit the
Well, I
button.
see your religion roll of 7 from the last, but that's it.
Boom! I don't know nothing.
So, Slade, you and Bubbo, you look at this and you're like, okay, having dealt with like giant squids, you're pretty sure those look like something that was battering this boat may have had tentacles at some point. Like you see damage from tentacles, um, big tentacles. Same with you, Slade. As a wild spacer, I don't know what kind of tentacles you've ran into, but yeah,
Only the best.
only the best. And yeah, the boat looks like it's in bad shape. And you kind of just hear it creaking and just it does not sound pleasant. Excuse me. So what are you guys doing? He did give you Captain Albrecht did give you guys some grappling hooks. Oh, that's right. I should have told you what he left for you guys.
A gun.
There's not much here that you guys don't probably already had, but he left you studded leather armor, 2 light crossbows with 20 bolts each, 5 50-foot coils of rope, 2 grappling hooks, 12 torches, 2 healer's kits,
Oh, tech.
6 vials of antitoxin, 2 potions of healing, and 2 sacks for carrying treasure out of the ship.
I'll take the healer kits. Somebody else can have the potions of healing.
How many
I
potions?
think we
of
should
healing
spread
did
them
you say?
out.
There
are
was 2 potions of
potions
healing
of healing.
and 6 vials of antitoxin.
If no one's gonna claim it, I'll take a potion.
Go for it.
I think it would be a good idea for Krathi to have at least one of the potions, since he's
I
our
agree.
main front line.
Yeah.
Also, he's the one that died twice last game.
He had poison. They were cheating. I'll take that antitoxin. Speaking of poison, at least some of them. I'll take. I don't know, 2. I'm writing everything out.
All right.
No one wants the studded leather if it's human sized. I could use it.
I may be interested as well.
Oh well, yeah. No, you go ahead. I don't get in the front very often. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Very well. Thank you.
All right.
Slade, are you
Oh,
more
never
of
mind.
a
I already have studded leather too.
upfront and personal, get in their face kind of guy, or You more Elias.
More of a mid to far.
Okay, okay.
I try not to get in people's faces.
Good to know, good to know. Still my job. Don't know anyone else to take it.
All right.
Alright.
Are you
So
what are you
everything
guys
else
doing?
that was not claimed is in party inventory right now.
Okay. As you look at the ship, you can see that that's weird. Hold up. Hold up. I don't think that picture is of the ship that they put at the front of the chapter, because it is clearly yeah, that's some bullshit. They just used some other fake ass picture. So when you guys get up to the main deck, the
It was all an
Emperor's
illusion.
the Emperor's upper dock. Oh my god, let me start this over. The Emperor's upper decks slope gently down towards the ship's port side. The forecastle and quarterdeck are empty, and short wooden stumps are all that remains of the ship's masts. The double doors leading to the cabins fore and aft appear intact, as does the metal grate in the deck that offers access to the lower decks. Aside from the rhythmic creak of the ship's badly weathered timbers, all seems quiet. Because that picture definitely shows
Mass.
masts.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh, I guess I should actually open the map up too, right? You guys want to see what's going on here, right?
Theater of mind.
No,
Theater of the
not
mind.
at all.
I
Ah,
can't. No, I can't do that. Please.
panic
Can't do
screams.
what?
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind. Yeah. Poor Sean can't see pictures in his brain.
Yarp. Oh my god, a working grid. We love to see it.
Hey, it's actually got walls too, I think.
Yeah.
If only everything else could be like blacked out. We're halfway there.
Oh, is there? Wait, hold on. Is it not blacked out?
It's gray. We can't see anything behind walls if there's monsters, but
Oh,
we
okay.
can see what's there,
Gotcha.
like stairs and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So, you guys find yourself on this ship, and you know what you're looking for is down in the bottom. What is the plan?
Did we see any like lights or anything sailing up here? Through any windows, if there are any windows?
There is no lights.
Gotcha. And it's dark. It's nighttime-ish right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I need a torch. Or at least someone. If someone can make a light.
1 second.
I mean, I have torches. We have 12 torches from Captain
Yeah, you have
Robert.
12 torches.
But I have a two-handed weapon.
Just put it on your belt.
I'll pull out a torch.
A torch on my belt, yes.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I mean, I could
carry one as
I
well.
only need one hand.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I really only need one hand. So
Good. Well, it's light sorted. Well, how do we want to go about this? Let the owl look around. Got good eyes, right? Birds and all.
Well,
Unless I'm
I don't actually know
presuming
if I
too
have
much.
dark vision. I don't know if I have dark vision. Give me just a sec. I don't think I
Hopefully
do.
an owl's
Oh
got
yeah, I
dark
do. I
vision.
do. Never mind. I do. Never mind. Yeah.
I was like,
I
if they
think
didn't
that's a
give
good
the
idea.
owl people dark vision, that would be crazy.
I mean, I'll look down this grate to see if I see anything, but
I will happily scout ahead.
You can see there seems to be a ladder extending down, and the gate is like rusted shut.
so here's a way down. Or we should probably check out the doors first.
I like the idea of checking the doors before going down a ladder that is only accessible to one person at a time.
Yeah.
After you.
Very well.
So you guys head to the north door and open it.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta find my damn. There it is.
Are we all heading that way? Because if we're all right with it, I was going to head south.
Hold on a second. So when you go to open this door, it is stuck shut. I need somebody to make a strength check.
No, not me.
If Strix struggles with it, I'll take over, but I'm letting him lead the way right now.
Yeah, you push against this door, and you kind of feel it kind of give, but there just seems like there's something on the other side of it that's like almost like strong rope is like maybe holding the door shut on the other side.
Krathi, can you give me a hand with this door? It seems stuck.
Just a strength check, or will athletics work?
Strength athletics.
Athletics, okay. Pretty bad. Why do I advantage?
Yeah, you're just on this door, and it's just you're struggling with it. You can't get it open.
Oh, it says my rage is still active. That's fine. Go away.
Oh,
I'm not raging right now. It's like I should not have advantage, I think. I don't know how to post that. Oops.
what would you do? Oh, why'd you post rage?
I didn't mean to. I turned
Oh,
it off.
gotcha. So Slade, you said you were headed south.
I'll try again if I'm allowed, but
Yeah, if we're just kind of exploring, I was going to head towards that back door.
someone go with them. Don't be alone. Probably two, to be honest.
All right. Okay, Garbanzo and Slade went south. Nora, where are you going? North or south?
I'll go north.
All right. All right. You gonna open that door, Slade?
Yes. Let's click on.
Yeah, if you click on it, that door opens. And when you open the door, a rough stone altar dominates the cabin. Strange markings cover its surface. Dried mud cakes the floor around it, and humanoid skulls ring the walls above, each mounted on a wooden spike. The corners of the room are piled with garbage and debris, crudely cut wooden logs, smashed furniture, torn sacks, shattered crates, and small piles of dried palm fronds. A staircase descends from the southeast corner, and an acrid odor fills the air.
It was just a ship. How do you know there's ghosts and stuff on it?
I haven't seen any ghosts.
Anybody that would be affiliated would know anything about ships would know that this looks like a captain's cabin, or was at one point.
Did you
guys-
say
if you
there
wanna-
was like markings on the altar? I was
Yeah.
gonna see if I recognize anything.
Yeah, if you give me a religion check, and you see this also too, Chris. If you want to give me a religion
Okay,
check.
okay. Yeah,
Oh.
apparently Bonzo knows a thing or two. I don't know.
So, Slade, you're like, I don't know what this is. Garbanzo, you see the markings and you realize that this looks like what is possibly a altar to Loth, the Spider Queen.
That's crazy.
See, that doesn't sound like goat to me. That sounds like spiders.
All right.
Oh,
The North crew. You guys want to give me another? Are you gonna give me another?
Yeah, I'll
strength
have
athletic?
I'll have Strix assist.
Okay.
Let's do it together. And push.
Very well.
21.
All right. You start to kind of push and you hear like hear like the wall or the door kind of push open and you realize you're just seeing spider webs everywhere inside this room. Like barely, the room is like, even with the light, it is lightly obscured because there's just so many spider webs in here. Let's see here.
It reminds me of that guy's house. All disheveled. He needs to hire a new maid crew.
Mind your
Yeah,
torches.
anything from more than 10 feet ahead of you is just like vague shapes. There's just furniture kind of all over this room, but it's definitely what you can see has seen better days. It's kind of old and like damp from being in the ocean and just kind of no protection from the storms that roll in off the ship. And
I would say burn it out, but we're on a wooden ship.
I use my club and I start smacking the cobwebs and stuff away.
Grounded it up.
What is everybody's in this room that walked in that room? What is your passive perception -5? Because it's
14.
okay.
8.
11.
So 14 minus 5, 9.
So they did that different. Does anybody have a passive perception higher than 17?
No.
Or 17 or higher?
I do before taking 5 off, yeah.
Okay. You kind of, Bubbo, you would actually see this. So they didn't do it with the -5. They just said if you have passive perception of 17 or higher. You kind of look up and you see the vague shape of what looks to be two things crawling across the ceiling. One of them is a giant spider.
Watch out.
And,
I think there's a giant spider inside on the ceiling. Sorry, continue.
And also, giant spider is pretty easy to make out. But then you also see what looks to be like some type of humanoid creature walking across the ceiling as well. Looks like it's getting ready to attack.
There's a humanoid creature on this ceiling as well.
And that's what you see.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it's yip.
I cast Shillelagh.
Just see
right
the look.
now.
I
Yeah.
never seen that in the picture. That's funny.
I take it we roll initiative.
Or sorry, I cast
Yeah.
Magic Stone, not Shillelagh. Alright, initiative.
Yeah, I'll yell over my shoulder that we got company over here.
Slade and Garbanzo, you're kind of standing in there in this room, and you hear a call out for. Sounds like they've got combat on the other side of the room.
So he called out there's something going on. Do I have the ability to do something before rolling initiative?
What did you want to do? I'll give you this is kind of like going on at the same time. So what did you want to do?
I was gonna do adjust density on the Goliath.
The heck is that?
I'm gonna make him larger. It's kind of like enlarge, but it's a class feature.
Oh.
Wait, no, you can't do that yet because you're not there.
Banned.
Banned.
Can't wait to say correct.
If you were
that's unusual.
Am I supposed to have advantage on my initiative for some reason?
No, not
Yes.
that I
It might
know of.
be
Oh
from
wait,
Gunslinger.
your
no.
class
thing.
features.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your feet.
I just couldn't turn it off, so.
You got quick draw.
Is it quick draw or alert?
Well, it might be alert or something like
She's got.
that. but-
Don't you have the one that lets you swap initiative with somebody if you want to?
Her and Bonzo both have it.
Yep.
Alright. I was just making sure I wasn't accidentally cheating.
It was intentional.
What is Garbanzo and Slade? What are y'all's
I'm-
passive perception?
14.
13.
Okay, Garbanzo, you kind of hear the yell about, hey, we got trouble over here, but you also see on the ceiling another giant spider and one of those humanoid creatures on the ceiling,
Before
kind
I
of
just
above
rolled, I'd
you.
like to jump off the ship.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and add. We'll add that to the initiative tracker.
Okay.
Add to the combat tracker. Okay, so y'all want everybody wants to. Is everybody? I wish everybody would roll initiative then, even the people that didn't.
But I did.
Think we're
I
good.
did.
Oh, did everybody? Did Slade and you, Garbanzo? Did you both roll initiative
Yeah.
as well? Okay.
That's why I want to jump off the ship.
Nora, it is your turn first.
Does anybody want my initiative?
I mean, if you, yeah.
Alright.
I'll always take it.
Just assume I'll trade with you always then.
Assuming you're
Krathi, you rolled higher initiative than she did.
No, she
No,
got 25.
Oh,
the
never
first
mind.
one I rolled it
She
twice
got
as
20.
well.
Oh, okay.
So if we want to go with the first one, I'm totally fine with that.
What was
Say
the
your
first
one
one?
was 21.
I think it was 20.
Oh, well, we'll let you keep the 25 this
I was
time.
testing
Oh.
it because I thought it was weird. It had initiative. I'm sorry.
Wow,
Or they did.
Slade, first roll, great job. First, combat roll.
Natural
Excellent.
one. First roll.
It happened.
Gonna be a great game.
Please let me jump off the ship.
You try and jump off the ship and belly flop straight onto the deck.
Did Strix already walk in, or was he just standing at the doorway? Or where you were?
I mean, if we busted down the door, if you went in, I went in very shortly after you. If you didn't go in, then
I was letting you lead the way. I just didn't know if you walked in the room or if you
I
peered
would've-
in and then saw stuff.
I would have peered in before walking in for sure.
So if that's the case, then we're where the map. Okay. Well then, it's covered in webs, right?
Yep.
Do I think I would be able to move through the webs, or a bad idea?
Let me look at that again.
Like how, is it super omega dense?
I think it's just basically, there's so many, it's not just the giant spider webs. There's just all kinds of spiders living on this ship.
Or
I
difficult terrain mechanically?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, I think is what it is.
Okay, so I can move through it. Fine.
Krathi, before we go forward, I should let you know I am not good with spiders.
Oh, you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh, stand behind me.
Not me. Bubba. Flying in close space. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, most spiders have reach. They can block flying creatures.
I will. Oh my god, shut up.
Hey, Rob, real quick, when it's my turn, if I
Yeah.
get in the room and cast Thunder Wave, that unsecured objects within the cube or push 10 feet away, would that get rid of most of the spider webs? Like,
Sure, I'll say that would get rid of
Okay.
the spider webs.
I will unclip my axe from my back. White knuckle a little bit, rage a little bit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
go all fashioned prepping. And get in there.
All right.
I don't like the look of the humanoid thing, so that's what I'm gonna target first. I cannot enter the room.
What? That's weird. Can you now?
After you force me to, yeah.
That's crazy. It wouldn't let you in that room. I wonder why. I may have to put you guys in the rooms.
Rage. I'm going to reckless attack because I have to in order to win.
Right.
At the small boy.
The small boy.
23.
That is a hit.
I don't have my copy paste ready. Oops. Copy paste damage. 24.
Woo. Good hit. So yeah, you slam you got a great axe, right? Is that what you have?
Yes.
Yeah, so you see the thing on the ceiling. It looked like it kind of skittered towards you guys when Bubbo Strix called out it, and then it like kind of paused for a second, like it was ready to pounce on you, and you just kind of run in there, and you just kind of whap hit it across, kind of hit it across the face there with your axe, and it kind of tried to dodge out of the way, but it took a big brunt of that, and you bloodied that thing.
Good. I have weapon mastery, so I can attack the creature next to it.
Okay.
So I'll do so. $18 for the big
pretty sure that
big
hits.
spider.
I had to look at the. No, of all things to look at today, I didn't look at. Oh, why is it not wanting to load up the spider? What are we doing? What are we doing, game? Oh man. Why are you being a pain in the ass? Oh, that's great. None of the giant spiders want to load up. That's interesting. Well, let me bring up the D&D Beyond.
I assume it's 18. It's pretty high.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you hit, but
The damage is out my ability mod.
okay, it's a 14 to hit, so yeah.
Okay.
You hit it.
This much damage. 11.
Well, now everything is. Okay. All right. So yeah, you fall through with your axe blade, hits the enter cap, and swings through and hits the giant spider as well.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Nora, it is your turn.
All right. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to step on you. I would like to enter if I could.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
We were both
waiting on me
trying. All right, and then I'm gonna shoot the little thing.
Okay.
Well, bam. Nice.
Oh shit!
I don't know what that means.
That's a
was
nat
green.
20.
I shoot it for sure, right?
Yep, you get double damage on that.
Oh,
Um, yeah. You kind of you aim your gun and you shoot it kind of in the eyeball, probably. You aim it just perfect, and I'm just gonna do double damage because that's gonna kill it. Yeah, it's down. You see it just kind of fall from the ceiling and land on the floor. Kind of rise and moans, and then just kind of you see like green ichor fly out of its mouth and eyeball.
Good
I'm gonna
shooting.
smoke off my gun.
Good shooting, Tex.
All right, Tack, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to move in here to where Krathi is. And
I
then
had to move you in there for whatever reason.
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. Give me a Constitution saving throw, sir.
Now, Thunder Wave comes from you, right?
Yeah,
Or
15-foot cube emanating in front of me.
Okay, so you can't. You have to move this down here to you, unless you're moving up. Are you moving up right next to
No,
Krathi?
as long as one of the sides is touching him, like this
Okay.
is illegal. It's easy to do that.
Okay.
It's not centered on himself.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So, yeah, go ahead and he has to make a saving throw, right? What's he got to do?
What'd you get?
Dexterity saving throw? Oh, no, I need to know. Is it a dex saving throw I need to
Constitution.
make? Constitution? Okay. Well, since my character ain't letting me load shit up, I gotta roll this shit myself. He fails.
So, dun, dun, dun. Yep, and he gets pushed back 10 feet, which
Pushes him against the wall. He takes another 6 points of damage, or he takes another d6 of damage. So roll me a d6 there. Oh man, that kind of sucks. Yeah, he gonna slam. You see this thing slam its back against the wall, but it's looking in pretty bad shape. You see one leg go flying off. All the webs in this room are down. And that ends your turn.
Yep.
All right, Garbanzo.
Oh boy. You said 2 more, so they're in the room. That means later.
You guys, I think you guys were actually in this room.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. And you see both these, and you kind of yell at Slade, so he sees them now too.
Yeah,
Slade.
yeah. Let them know that they're there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a dagger at the little one.
Okay.
Maybe not.
I think that's a hit. That is a hit.
Awesome.
Nice. All right.
And
Can't do sneak attack though, because you don't have another
no, I cannot.
creature within range.
It's a shame. All right. Then that is it.
Alrighty. Giant spider. Let me see here. What is he gonna do? Yeah, this thing takes a kind of climbs or kind of skitters across the floor at Krathi. Shit here. Man, I'm so annoyed this character sheet is not working. +5. He's got advantage too, correct?
Yep.
Oh, he misses. So he goes to bite at you. You see the venom kind of leaking out of one of its broken fangs. and it just kind of tries to bite at you, but it just can't get a hold of you. And yeah, that ends its turn. All right, this giant spider comes at Slade. What's your armor class, Slade?
12.
Oh man. All right, let's see here. Why is it not? Come on, man. There we go. So a 21 will hit you.
No. Be gentle.
Don't worry, he killed like 5 of us our first night. So
Yeah.
Let's see here. So that's gonna be. Oh man. Hopefully they fix this problem because I'm already annoyed. A 1d8.
Coincidentally, this is a good lesson learned for like number 1 rule of
Uh,
D&D.
Silvery barbs.
Oof, good luck with that.
Oh.
You didn't have time to talk to Rob yet. He didn't let you have fun here.
Yeah, I banned silvery barbs, buddy.
Big.
For good reason.
Let me
didn't
change
ban
my
it, he
spell
had to
list
use it.
then.
Right?
So,
I had to do the same thing.
yeah, he had to do the same thing because I banned
I was not made aware of this.
it. I get it. I'm sorry. You were kind of like a last minute announcement. So,
One-time use.
So you're gonna take 8 points of damage there, plus.
I don't want it. I politely reject.
Plus, you're also going to take 7 points of poison damage on top of it.
No.
Lord.
That's what, 15?
Yeah. All right.
Reject your reality.
Well, at least that Ettercap there is dead, so that thing doesn't get to attack. Strix, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I suppose. Did you let me cast that? That even though I said it before initiative, I don't know if you'll have let me get off my magic stone.
Yeah. I kind of
Alright,
assumed
cool.
that was before anything even happened when you kind of got on the ship there.
Yeah. Then I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on that spider, and I am going to sling a magic stone at it. Shoot, I forget all the silly modifiers and stuff with it. There you go, 17.
That is a hit.
I know there's some other bonus that I'm forgetting, but I don't care. I'm just going to do this now, try and figure it out.
All right, so that magic stone finds its mark and kills that spider.
Boom. Right in the cluster of eyeballs.
All right. Elias. Oh, did you have anything else, Strix?
Well, at this point, would I have heard the commotion happening?
Yes,
From behind me on the other
definitely
side of
heard
the ship?
commotion too. Yeah,
Okay.
you would have heard. I want to jump off this ship. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to use my movement to move towards that side of the ship, and that'll be my turn. Sorry, I'll move it in just a second.
All right, Elias, it is your turn.
I can pretty plainly see that. I mean, this door's open, right? I can see that whatever the things are dead, and everyone's kind of looking around for. Okay. In that case, I did hear a commotion back here, so I'll get the. Yeah, I'll just run there where I can get eyesight on the spider, the big spider.
Okay.
And I'll pull my finger gun at him.
Kapow.
Ka-chow.
Eldritch Blast.
My one trick.
That's a hit.
I need to turn off my rolls. We're running slow tonight. 10 damage.
All right. Yeah, your Eldritch Blast comes shooting out of your fingertip, goes over the door, right over Garbanzo, and smacks that giant spider in the face. Tentacles. Faced fangs.
And for Slade, this color is a color you've never seen before. No one's ever seen it. It's a mix between teal and pink. Opposite colors of the color spectrum, you say. That's the point. A color that shouldn't
Apes and
exist.
colors.
Color outside of space.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Ettercap scuttles across the ceiling at Garbanzo.
I hate it.
It gets 2 attacks. I didn't even notice that. It tries to bite at you. Oh, that's a hit. You're gonna take 8 points of damage plus another point of poison damage, so 9 points of damage in total. And then it tries to claw at you. Does a 15 hit you? What's your armor class?
That is my armor class.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 6
You
more
finally
points.
getting damage.
I know. All right. Yeah, that creepy crawly's on the ceiling. It bites at you and misses with hits with its claw as well. Slade, it is finally your turn. Good
Beautiful.
sir.
I will, very displeased with this spider, I will reach out and cast Inflict Wounds.
All right.
The DC 13.
DC 13, and there's
Con.
what saving throw? Con. Okay. Let me see here.
Did they change it? I thought it was a melee touch attack.
I'm in range of it. Am I not?
Yeah, you're in range, but the spell it's not a it's
No, it says Con 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he fails it. He rolled a 1.
Bet. 2d10.
All right. Yeah, that spider didn't like bad touch.
They did change it. Well.
It is still living, but it is in bad shape. It did not like its touch. You even seen it recoil as if it had been bitten by poison or something. It did not like it. No, sir.
And I'm going to attempt to move away.
Okay. So, where are you trying to? Are you trying to leave the room?
No, I'm gonna move towards those stairs.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens if he hits you with
I've got
the
30.
opportunity attack. He misses.
Okay.
As you back away.
I think both creatures would be eligible.
Oh
for one.
yeah, if you move that way, the other cap would also get an attack. Let's see. It reaches out with its claw. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Was there a way that I could move where it wouldn't hit me?
Well, you could have moved if you'd moved like here. Oh.
If you stand there, you could be fine.
Because I was here and I came around this way.
But you can't get to the base of the stairs.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get to the base of the stair. Because anytime you move its 5 foot of range, it would attack.
Right. So if I go this way, it hits me. If I go this way, can it?
Yes.
Yeah, because it can hit in any of the 8 directions around it.
Okay. Oh, so either way I would have been hit.
Yeah.
Do I still get to move though?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still move. You just get hit. You just take 7 points of damage.
Oh,
The
that's
other
not.
cap has no. Sorry.
All right. We're back up to the top with Krathi.
Oh boy. I hear commotion south. 510. Can't walk out the door. 15. 20, 25, 30, 35 is my movement. Oh. I can't see. Bonzo's right where I need to. Okay, I can't see these two squares, right? Unless there's holes in the wall.
Correct.
All
There's
right,
I'll say you can see why. What are you trying to do?
if I can see, I will teleport to one of those squares.
Okay, I will say that you can see through there. There's a little hole in the wall here. You can
the
teleport.
picture
here.
looked pretty beat up. Huh?
Yeah, well, we know about that picture. Still
Alright.
angry about this picture.
I want to be by the better cap, actually, I think.
Okay. All right.
So I'll use
I'll allow it.
my Cloud's Jaunt ability from being a Cloud Goliath. Bonus action, Misty Step, 30 feet. Poof. We've done it.
Poof.
Action, attack this man recklessly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you still get an attack. Look at that. Bam. All right.
Pretty bad. 17.
That's a hit.
Do I still have copy paste? I do. Damage.
Ooh. Damn it. All right. Hit the wrong button there. All right. Yeah, you slam your axe into the eder cap in its backside. It didn't expect you to be there. And it makes angry spider noises. I'll let you think about that in your nightmares. Nora, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to move.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, what?
There we go.
All right. I think that's 30, and I'll end my turn because it seems pretty crowded.
Alrighty. Tack, it's your turn.
Man, I ain't going to get down in that room in time to do any good, so I'm going to scope out this room and see what goodies.
He takes a nap on that decrepit bed.
Fuck yeah. So what do I need to roll? Is it investigation or perception?
Hold the phone. Oh, somebody left? What's going on?
Goodbye, someone.
Who got disconnected?
Joe.
Elias, yeah.
Damn it, Joe.
Pretty Joe.
You tell your husband
I do
to get
every
back
night.
here.
I say, why do you do that?
You see, give me a perception check. I guess I should actually look at your roll. You find on one of the tables over here in the corner, you see what's a captain's log.
Yeah.
And right next to it in some mud, you just kind of see some glint of a small, well, you see like a sack of coins kind of buried in the mud, and like one of the coins kind of that fell out of the sack is glinting. And you see, never mind, it's not sacks. You see the glint, a red ruby glint in the mud, and you realize that you dig in and find 10 rubies that are probably worth about 100 gold pieces each.
Ed Woodard would really like one of these. I'll make sure to save one for him later.
Who?
Elias. I don't call anybody by their real name. Edward, Elias.
I got confused. All right, Garbanzo, it is your turn.
Woo! I'm gonna steady stab this thing with my second dagger.
That is a hit. All right. And since you're standing next to it, you got your sneak attack. You got Krathi there.
And yeah.
Roll your sneak attack. Uh-oh. You just kind of sneak attack this thing and it just falls from the ceiling and collapses on the ground dead. It kind of, as it falls, its head kind of tilts up and looks at you with its spidery eyes.
I'm gonna stab it one more time just for good measure. I'm gonna take the dagger that's stuck in it and just stab it again.
Is that going to be into your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This giant spider, it's going to make a attack at you. It kind of skitters over to you because they love to skitter, and it misses.
Thank God.
All right, Strix, it's your turn.
I'm going to move up to this doorway, and I am going to cast. Hold on just a second. Where'd it go? I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on the spider, which is a DC 15 saving throw, or it is charmed by me.
All right.
4 hours.
It fails.
No need to attack the spider anymore. If we don't harm it, it won't harm us for now. It might come in handy. Oh, sorry. No need to attack the spider anymore for now. If we don't harm it, it won't harm us for the next 24 hours. It might come in
Happy
handy.
spider noises. All right. And guys, it's midnight, so I think we should call it there.
Oh, this one was getting good.
The spider's going
Alright.
straight to the manor of
I
second.
didn't realize it was that late already.
I want to kill the spider.
I also want to kill the spider.
The spider hurt me real bad. And I would much like to hit it in the face with the guiding bolt, but we're ending.
All right, you wanna end the
Play us
stream
out,
for us,
Jordan.
there, Preston?
Play us
I
out.
didn't say it. I didn't say
Oh,
it.
my guitar's on the other side of the room. I can't do it right now. I'm sorry, Sean.
Aw, shame.
Okay, all right. I'll go with it.
The cast at Pixelated Paranormal would like to thank you for listening to this week's episode. Pixelated Paranormal is here to tell you tales of the fantastical, the strange, the unknown. Tales that will move you a little further down the paranormal highway. If you'd like to share your own listener story, we would love to hear it. Email us at pixelatedparanormal@gmail.com. Again, that's pixelatedparanormal@gmail.com. We'd really love to hear from you. Again, thanks for listening to this week's episode of Pixelated Paranormal, your guide to the unusual and the strange.